So I've just bought a new pH tester, and the first place I'm testing just to see how it reacts is where the grass was. We added a lot of sulphate of iron here, so it should in theory be towards the acidic mark, and it is. Don't know if you can make that out, but it is just above the 4. So yeah, that is definitely towards the acidic. So we'll go and test some of the other beds. Now that's saying that it's very acidic, and this is soil that was sieved from where the grass was. So that is super acidic. You see that? So that is on, again, just above the 4, but closer to it. So I need to add some lime into this. Now, the other beds had the complete opposite issue where it was too alkaline. So let's go and have a look at them now. So this is the new bed at the top, and again this has a lot of stuff that was sieved out of that pile, but I think from where this was sieved from was soil from out of the front garden, and it's saying, yep, more towards the alkaline. It's on the 6. It's exactly 6. pH of 6, this bed. I'm going to move it in a different place. That's not picking up anything at all. Hold on, try it again. A little bit less over this side, between 5 and 6 or 5.5. That one. Right. And the next one. Right, so on this one I've plunked it right in the middle of the bed, and it's saying it's got an alkaline of 7. pH level of 7, so that's very alkaline. Pick it up, try it somewhere else. Try that. So I need to add some sulphate of iron to this bed, and that one, which is interesting. Next one. Again, this little one. This one had some of the green manure grown in it. Again, alkaline of 7. Moving around. More there. And pretty high there. So this one definitely needs sulphate of iron in it. Right, next bed. Right, so this is the bed where I moved the garlic to, and again about 7.5. It's pretty high. Try a different spot. Same. So right, got some there as well. Next bed. Right, this bed here, where the onions have been overwintering, is the opposite. That is pH of 4, which is very acidic. So yeah, what the hell? Let's try it in a different spot. I'll just wipe it off 1 second. Right, over this bit, try that. Again, very acidic, bit less, pH of about 4.2. So that's interesting. So I have these onions made this bed acidic. Let's try the rhubarb. Acidic as well, very different spot. Let's wipe take it off first. Get a bit of reading. Go nice and cleaned. Let's try that. Oops. Again, yep, acidic where the rhubarb is. Right, now I'm going to clean it off again and we're going to try this new bed which I've just put the potato compost in, but there had been garlic in there as well, so this one should be interesting. pH of 4, so acidic. Right. This bag is some of the compost that I sieved the other day. Right, this should be interesting. Look. pH of 6.5. I'm not particularly happy with that. It's in the realm, but it's not. Right, now let's go try a bag of compost I've got. Right, I've got a bag of Joan the Bowers multi-purpose compost. I'm going to get this open and we'll get it tested. Right, here we go. Oh, it's the same as my homemade compost. 6.5. In fact, that's more towards the 7 than mine was. So, there we go. I'm going to continue these tests over the next week or so I can get an average, if you like, and then we'll do what needs to be done to get it all correct. And just before I forget, I said the other day that this bed here was going to be for the beans. Well, me and Marina Wilson, I'm going to put a link to her channel in the description below, are growing the exact same runner beans, right? The ones that I've been keeping for the last 4 or 5 years. We are going to grow them together at the same time and do a northeast versus northwest comparison. Now we're not going to get too scientific about this, but it really will be interesting because there's, even though we're roughly parallel, but I'm northeast, she's northwest, there's some massive weather differences, simply because over here we're influenced by the North Sea, which is influenced by cold currents that come down from the Arctic. On the northwest, the west coast is influenced by the Irish Sea, and the Irish Sea is influenced by warm Gulf Stream currents that come up from the south, so should be interesting. Days I'm going to sort these beds out. Obviously we tested them, we know they're all over the shop. Some are alkaline, some are acid. So what I've got is I've got some lime and I've got some sulphate of iron. The lime will reduce the acidicness and the sulphate of iron will increase the acidicness for the alkaline beds. Right, so this is the first bed. Let's get this tested again. I'm going to go around in a few different spots and just to make sure we're getting a good reading. If we can make that out. That's better. Right. So we have got an alkaline bed in this one. So that is a pH of 7. Tried in a different spot.
Where's that tin?
So we need to add some of this iron to this bed. So as you can see, it just shows you there how sulphate of iron works, and it increases, it lowers the pH to make it more acidic. I'm not sure how much I should be adding, but I'm just going to add a bit and come back again next week and test it again and go from there. FYI, this was 89p from B&M. Bargain. I'm just going to break up some of these lumps first. Right, there we go. Hopefully the rain will wash that down. And again, we'll come back next week and we'll test it. Maybe in a few days because I'm impatient. Right, we'll move on to the next bed now. Right, let's check this one. About 7.5. See that? It's quite high on the alkaline, that one. Just a few other spots again though. So again, we need to add some iron to this bed. Right, there we go, and again we'll let the rain do its job. Wash it all down and we'll come out and check it again. Right, next one. Right, let's check this one. Again, 7. So again, we need to add iron. In case you haven't heard us say it before, I will not be growing this green manure again. What a waste of space. Right, check this next one, has the garlic. See what it's saying. High, nearly 8. So, add some iron. I'm going to try and be careful not to get it touching the garlic. So, this should be fun. Show you what Hurry's doing. He's made a mini incinerator out of one of the soda stove tins, so that we can burn some of the rubbish. And now this one I'm pretty sure was the opposite. This one was more on the acidic side. Let's find out. Yeah. Actually, that says 5, so that's really good. Let's try a different spot. So the left-hand side of the bed is saying it's alkaline. This side of the bed is saying it's acidic. So that is looking like the onions have affected this side of the bed. The beans were there on the other side last year. So, right, half and half then. Right, I'm going to do both these two at the same time. That's the rhubarb. And this one's going to be the beans. Still no sign of the rhubarb yet there. So that is 4, so that's acidic. This bed is half and half. It's acidic at the front, alkaline at the back. I wonder if it's something to do with these wood chips. And that one's alkaline. So just to see if that is right. Let's see if it is these big chips. Interesting. Right, now let's go check the fruit. I'm not going to do anything with the rhubarb just yet. Right, obviously the blueberry, I want that as the dip. So just going to put some iron. These ones, though, as far as I'm aware, will need neutral. So I think I'm just going to leave that, that's fine. That's lovely. This side's a bit high, so we'll have to switch to that at 7. Also, while I'm up here, you probably can't see it at the minute, but there's an acer over in the top corner. He's over there where the white rock is. Had issues with that since we bought it, and we've had it about 6 years. The leaves keep drying up, like it's getting scorched. So it was originally on this side where it gets lots of sun, so I thought it was that, so we moved it over to that side where there's hardly any sun, and it's still doing the same thing. And then after doing a bit of googling about herbaceous compost, turns out it's an acid loving plant. So right, so there we go folks, that's it for today. I'll catch you all next time.